Okay, so before we get started, I just wanna ask you guys a question. If you like the videos like this, if you like me talking, or if you just like videos with music, because I do understand people could get tired of my voice, and wanna give you guys like as much flexibility. Oh my gosh, I just tell me in the comments if you like me talking in the videos or you just like gameplay with music, whichever one you prefer. Okay, so let's get started in today's video. I have nothing planned, honestly. I wasn't thinking of nothing to record, so I just started recording. So we might as well so okay, first of all, let me show you my progression in battlegrounds and war, and then we'll head over to PvP. Okay, so we destroyed them. Like we absolutely destroyed them. Um, I think it was a fair match. I just think the team wasn't active enough. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I think it was a fair match. I just think this team isn't active enough. So yeah, I'm so happy we're gonna win. We're gonna win 200 orbs and 800 war medals, which is awesome. I already attacked, so that's cool. Leaderboards are fatal. These are the leaderboards and everything. Alright, so let's get into war. We're also destroying in war. We're doing pretty good in war, actually. We almost have 300 coins and they have 130. So I'm so sorry if I'm trying to think of what to say, because I didn't plan anything out. I just had some time and decided to record. So okay. Okay, so I think I have an idea. So we could review Devastress. I was planning to review Devastress like a few days ago on my new channel that I made, but I just decided to come back to this channel and see how it works out, you know. So once again, if you like videos where I talk, please leave it down in the comments below. If you just like videos with what you call it? If you just like videos with music and gameplay, then that's also perfectly fine. So just leave it in the comments. I'll see which one you guys prefer, and moving forward, I'll implement them in my videos. If you have any suggestions, like anything to help me become a better YouTuber, that'll be awesome. So yeah. So okay, so let's start off with strength. So I rank 3. Her strength is 4,212. Now I don't know if this is good or bad, but I'm guessing it's good, I guess. Her life is 45k, which is pretty good. Her speed is 3,975, which is also pretty good, but she's not a speed monster, so she's an attacker. Okay, so let's get into skills. So let's go into the skills I chose first. So for me, I chose all her pure skills, because to be honest, this monster, these are her only 4 best skills. Like, these are the only good skills she has, honestly. Every other skill she has is like mediocre or just trash in general. So we have Piece of Irina. It applies Pierce to itself, deals massive special damage, and applies total blind to one enemy, and removes Pierce. Unfortunately, this monster removes Pierce in every single skill. Let me just double check. Yeah, she removes Pierce in every single skill, which I really don't like. But I think if you have positive effect block, the Pierce will not be removed. I don't know, but I just wish she kept at least Pierce in one of her skills. Okay, so this skill is pretty good. It deals a high amount of damage, And Pierce could go through evasion, skill mirror, damage mirror, shield, even anything. Pierce is like incredible, and I can't wait for Wild Bird to get him because he seems incredible as well, especially with the Pierce. So it has a 26 stamina and 2 turns cooldown. Not that high of a cooldown and not that high of a stamina cost, so very good skill. Power of Carium deals moderate magic damage to all enemies, applies curse to all enemies. This skill is a typical area torture skill. And Pierce is the best torture skill, so sorry, Curse is the best torture skill. So this is a pretty good skill. I was debating whether to run this skill or where is it? Or the no, not this one. I was debating whether to run this skill or where is it? This skill, because I tested it out, and if you apply this skill to her and you do a pierce skill, instead of removing the pierce will actually stay. So I was debating whether to run this on this, but after doing some many battles, I realized that it never came in handy. Like, I never needed Pierce because she always applied Pierce to herself. So I never really had a reason to keep Pierce around, if that makes sense. So yeah. So this is a pretty good skill. I'm kind of sick right now, so sorry. Okay, so Light of Elena applies Pierce to itself. Use magic, massive damage to one enemy. Applies Curse to one enemy. Removes Pierce from itself. This is also a very good skill. They have the same damage as on this one. Basically, this skill, and this skill are the same. The only difference is they apply a different negative effect to the enemy. And one of them is light magic, and one of them is two of them are what you call it? Two of them are special. Yeah, so this monster is pretty good. Stone of Petra applies Pierce to itself, removes positive status effects from one enemy, deals massive special damage to one enemy, removes Pierce from itself. This is also pretty good. You get to remove all negative positive effects from the enemy. So this is good against like many monsters. Gosh, I don't know. Okay, so let's get into runes. I have her at all strength. Now normally for my attackers, I usually have 2 strength and 1 team speed normally. But after doing some testing with this monster, I realized that if you have 2 strength on her, she isn't that strong. What I mean is that, like, the purpose of this monster is to kill. You want to get rid of any monster. You want to get rid of the most what do you say? You want to get rid of like the opponent's most powerfulest monsters. So I think all damage on this monster is pretty good, significant. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Significantly. So yeah, relics. She has Jakugan sword. I just added Jakugan sword on top of that in case the enemy doesn't die. I deal an extra 9k to them, and I'm trying to level this up to 40. So yeah, I need to save my relics. And she has a mask. I'm using exhausted mask. There's no really real reason I'm using this. I just so happen to have it, so I just use this. But this monster is pretty good so far. So PvP is extremely hard. Like, but I guess we gotta showcase this monster. So I set up this team. I've been having a lot of struggle with this team because usually the opponents have like ISO or Donra, and it's so hard to get past it. But let's try to showcase Devastress. Whew. So on the left side, Rimland is most likely gonna have a revival essence, and Hukwai will also have a revival essence. And I'm not, yeah, I don't really think that's the best battle for me, so I'm about to refresh because the middle seems pretty easy, so let's just go for that one. We just gotta hope what's his name, Ragnarok doesn't give evasion. Why? Like, I don't understand. How could people put strength or life on Ragnarok? I don't even understand. Ragnarok is a supporter monster. Like, why would you put strength or even life? Strength I could kind of understand, but life, sometimes I just wonder, like, what is wrong with people these days? Like, do you read skills? Like, I just wonder, like, do they read skills and decide, so this monster has no damage in skills. Okay, let me put 3 strength on him. Like, it's so crazy. I mean, that never happened, but, like, at this point, I'm willing to believe anything, because why would you put 2 speed and 1 team speed on my rank? Why? Like, what's the point? At least put all 3 team speeds. Whatever. Cooldown protection? Oh, damn you, my rank. Okay, so I guess we do possession. Oh, and I forgot to say her traits. Devastress has a tough. Let me see. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Devastress has tough and hardened, so a 55% less accuracy against other monsters, which is extremely good. Like, I found this so helpful against other monsters. Like, there were some battles in war where I thought I was gonna lose, but then, like, they missed, and I really do like this. And her status caster is a random debuff to enemies, which I do not like. Actually, there are so many debuffs, and to me, she always gives the worst debuffs to enemies. In this case, she gave blind, which is not the worst. So I guess stamina leak and shield breaker. Okay, so let's showcase this. So imagine if Ragnarok had evasion. I could. Wait. Vice versa. So I'm curious if a pure skill could bypass a phobic shield. Let's test it out. Okay, so Pierce does bypass any type of phobic. So Pierce is even more powerful than I thought. So let's just turn transfer to Devastress. So right off the bat, wow, this skill actually does 636k, which is very strong. I'm so sorry, guys. And I lost Devastress. How? uh, okay. So this was pretty easy. Nothing hard. Like, I really need to rank up Ragnarok to 115. I need that revival skill so bad, honestly. But I have no more orbs, so that's pretty terrible. Okay, so I think we already won this. Whew. And I didn't even try in this maze. Like, I was so tired today. Like, I didn't even want to pick up my phone to do collections. Honestly, it's just getting to me. Like, there's some days where I don't want to play this game. And there's some days where, like, I feel like I have to, especially race. Last race was crazy. Like, I was out of it. Like, there were some days where I didn't even want to open my phone. That's how bad it was. But I needed help on my team, so. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end this So I think I'm about to end this here. This was 15 minutes. I don't know why this video was so long, but I think I'm gonna end it here. Leave a like, subscribe. Let me know down below any suggestions, feedback. If you want me to talk, or if you want me to just post videos with music, anything, just leave it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I know this video was pretty long. Like most of the time, I didn't even know what to say, so I just had to come up with something to say, and it won't ever happen again. I mean, I'm not reading this on a script or something. I'm just saying what comes to my head. And many times through this video, I was like, I didn't know what to say. It's just crazy. So start the next video. It will be more organized, more like organized, which means like I will know exactly what I'm gonna do throughout the video, so I don't have to like do, yeah, whatever. So thank you guys for oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, leave any type of feedback. Peace.